Maybe the one good idea we can take from this is not to fight in the kitchen.
Oh, she started it.
You ladies are killing me.
So I've been asking this of everyone I've been interviewing recently. Do you have a favorite movie theater?
No.
You know, I don't have a favorite movie theater, but I do love walking into a movie theater and when the lights go down and the screen lights up. I love that.
Lorraine, I definitely have to ask you an individual question, if you don't mind. One of my all-time favorite films is Goodfellas. I'm possibly wearing a T-shirt, if you can see it.
I see you.
Oh, how great. Yes. That's great.
I'm definitely wearing it for you.
Thank you.
There's a million things I could ask you about the movie, but the one I'm going to go to is probably what you've been asked 1,000 times, which is the oneer going into the Copacabana club from the street. Right. And I have to ask you, when you were filming that scene with that shot, how much did you realize this was going to be something that people wanted to talk about decades later?
Clueless. I was clueless. Thank God for Ray Liotta. God bless his soul. He was my mentor in making Goodfellas. He would put me on my mark. He would, if you could see, he drags me through. I just followed Ray, really. And it's true. It's been one of the great Steadicam shots in movie history. So I was lucky.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie, but you can study that film 20 different ways.
Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you. I'm very proud of it.
Oh, yeah. I thank you for your work in that. Brenda, I have an individual question for you. I read that when you were growing up, your mom and dad had a restaurant that they opened in 1943 called Mario's Restaurant.
Good for you.
What did they think when you said to them, I'm going to go to New York to study acting and not work in this restaurant?
Yeah, my father fell apart like a $2 suit. I mean, he couldn't believe what I just said. You know, I'm going to go to New York to be an actress. He was heartsick. He really was. He wanted me to be a scholar and go to college, and I don't know what he had in mind, but it certainly wasn't being an actress. He was just, why does my daughter pick the one thing that'll probably constantly disappoint her? And I looked at him, I said, because I'm not going to be disappointed. And what was he going to say to that? He just was hoping. I said, I don't want to take the 4 years and be in college because it doesn't mean anything to me, Dad. He went, oh my God. He couldn't believe because he had come from Sicily. And for him to go through NYU, and get a degree as a lawyer, for God's sake, he just couldn't believe that I wouldn't take advantage of that opportunity. But I knew where I was going.
And you also proved him wrong.
Yes, well, not wrong, just differently.
100%. One of the things that people are going to really love in the movie is the way you two yell at each other. And so,
and I happen to adore her.
I love her. We love each other.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But talk a little bit about filming those scenes, because it's so representative of, like, I've been to some Italian dinners and meals and seen people yelling. And it's captured very well in the film.
Well, I think every nationality has yelling.
For sure.
I think it's a part of, a family life, a love life. And we enjoyed it.
Very much. I couldn't get over how, and it was spontaneous. A lot of that was not written. It was just improvised there as we went along with each other. And what's really interesting is that somebody from Bologna and somebody from Sicily, in Bologna, they put down Sicilians. You're not even existing. Do you know what I mean? So that the problem between the two of them had to do with the stature of where they came from. Do you know what I'm saying? Sicilian was a peasant. Someone from Bologna was like, educated and
shut up.
No, say that's what I'm saying. Anyway, I adore her, and we had a great time doing that. We were throwing fruit at one scene, and we just, it flowed and glowed. What can I say?
My last question for you guys. I've been asking this of everyone I've been interviewing today. Do you have a favorite food that you love to cook?
What's this with food?
Biscotti. I make a really mean biscotti. So they all ask me to make it every holiday, anytime we're all together. Well, she's not a cook.
That's right.
So
I like being served.
yes.
But don't we all? Anyway, my thing is if it's cooked well, most all Italian food is a knockout. It's always good. I mean, chicken parmesan, think about it. All of it is sort of delicious. So I'm always delighted to be at a great Italian restaurant.
Same. I also like the red wine. On that note, I need to stop. And I'm just going to say thank you both for your work. And I wish you nothing but the best.
And we love your T-shirt.
Love your shirt. Thank you.
It's really good.